Welcome to my latest midnight weather report from Tromso. Well, you can see that the cloud cover has lifted. It's a beautifully clear sky and we've had sunny weather for the whole of today. It was absolutely glorious. You might just be able to see over my shoulder in the background the moon over the mountain. It is absolutely stunning here. And apparently it's going to be even warmer tomorrow. 17 degrees at the top temperature and more sun. Well, before I get into the drama on the chessboard today, let me tell you about another battle that is taking place in Tromso. I'm in the expo hall at the venue, and you can see behind me probably stands with Olympiad merchandise and another selling chess computers. It all looks pretty normal for this kind of event. But actually, I'm standing in the middle of a battleground. In 2 days' time, there'll be an election for the presidency of FIDE. The challenger, Garry Kasparov, former world champion, is standing against the incumbent, Kirzhan Ilyumzhinov, who's been in office for 19 years. And on one side of the hall is Kirzhan's stand, and directly opposite is Gary's stand. They're looking at each other across the hall with daggers. As in all battles, there is a serious propaganda war being waged, both sides producing reams of literature. This one, for example, from Kasparov's team, describes Ilyumzhinov's time in office as tyranny. And from Kirzhan's team, we have literature like this. The Dark Campaign of Garry Kasparov is the title of this one. There are allegations of corruption, bribery and vote rigging from both sides. There are even rumours that Norwegian police have been searching hotel rooms for piles of cash. I don't know whether that's true, but insiders say that this is the dirtiest presidential election campaign that they've ever known. Why are you supporting Garry Kasparov's campaign?
Well, I think we have an utterly corrupt and rotten regime that is involved in vote rigging and all sorts of other nasty things. And Garry Kasparov, who promises transparency, openness, and very importantly, I think he will attract a lot of sponsorship, which Kirzhan is unable to do. The only sponsors he can get are these national companies from the former Soviet Union, and that's it. No proper Western company will go anywhere near FIDE in its current state.
Why should delegates vote for Kirzhan Ilyumzhinov?
Well, Kirzhan's policy has always been all-inclusive, which means everybody, is welcome to come into the chess world. He's brought a lot. Our calendar is absolutely solid packed. We're now going through major development structures, arbiters, organizers, federation development, extension of federations, because of course we still have new federations. Today FIDE is the number 8 in terms of world sports organization, in terms of country size. Of course we still have challenges ahead, and this is the good thing why we always welcome people who want to come abroad. And at the end of the day, he is let's say the best candidate that we believe in, that can deliver something really great for FIDE and for all its particular members.
The vote for the presidency takes place on Monday. Round 7 saw the big clash in the women's section between Russia and China, the two top seeds. Both teams had 100% before the start of the round. On boards 2, 3 and 4, well, wasn't much to choose between the players, fairly even in terms of their ratings. But board 1 was where China must have been pinning their hopes. They were playing with the women's world champion Ho If-an on excellent form at the moment. She faced Katerina Lagno, Russia's recent import from Ukraine, a strong player rated over 100 points below. But the Chinese were to be disappointed. Inexplicably, If-an dropped material early on in the game, and although she fought well, Lagno never let her advantage slip. First blood to Russia. Next to finish, Zhu Wenjun against Gunina. A long game, but it always looked like a draw. That left 2 2 games remaining, China had to score a win, but their hopes were dashed as Olga Giria gradually outplayed Tan Zhongyi in a fine endgame. Alexandra Koseniuk finished things off by making a safe draw with Zhao. The final score, a clear 3-1 victory for Russia. With 4 rounds to go, Russia looking good for gold in the women's section. Ho Yifan was not the only world champion to lose today. Magnus Carlsen was defeated by Arkady Naidic as Norway went down to Germany. In the open section, Azerbaijan defeated Cuba, and Azerbaijan now lead by a point. There are 4 teams just behind them: China, the Czech Republic, Bulgaria and Romania. Russia had a disastrous day, losing 3-1 to the Czech Republic, but still 4 rounds to go and still wide open.